federal lawsuit filed against USA Swimming as the Olympic team trials continue here in Indianapolis today. The lawsuit blames USA Swimming and others for not protecting this former female athlete against rape and sexual assault by a now former Olympic coach with a history. The Indy Star broke this story yesterday. Now we have the attorney for the woman live here this morning with more on what she alleges took place. Attorney John Little, good morning. It's good to see you. Yeah, this is not the first case you've filed in this kind of realm here. The lawsuit also names the estate of Joseph Bernal. In the first 33 pages of the lawsuit, for those of you who likely have not read it, it names him and it says he was a known child rapist. How was he known? Well,
he was known as a very successful swim coach. He produced medals and money, gold medalist in 76, medalist in 88, 92, coached the Olympic team in 84 and 88. And that's how he was known. But inside swimming, sadly, it was a open secret that he had sex with the children that he coached. You know, this is the second lawsuit I filed against Joseph Bernal. My first lawsuit is in New York State for a young lady who was molested in the early 70s. So this is, and my sadly my client here was molested from 2008 till 2015. So, and I know of women in the 80s and 90s, and sadly this was an open secret of unbroken child exploitation in United States swimming, and that's sadly a common thing in USA Swimming.
Yeah, and a lot of us here in Indiana, when we hear this, we think of USA Gymnastics. It's just an easy thing to try to kind of figure out if this is something similar to that or not. Your client, Amanda Lee, is in her 30s now. Can you talk to us a little bit about her and why now is this federal lawsuit filed?
Sure. You know, people need to understand that, you know, you're not alone. This happens a lot. Women disclose earlier than men, but typically it's in their late 20s or early 30s if they're a victim of child sex abuse. Men don't disclose until they're almost 50 years old on average. So it's common that these disclosures take place later in life, but this was actually disclosed by Bentley University to law enforcement in Massachusetts in 2015. Joseph Bernal, unbeknownst to everybody, was actually named Hugo Calderon. He fled the United States to Colombia when this was coming to a head criminally in Massachusetts, and has escaped all justice on this. He actually passed away about a year and a half ago.
2015.
Right.
Police were contacted. What do you know as far as any kind of investigation that did or didn't happen? Did anyone attempt to talk to him, to get him?
Well, he fled the United States when this was reported by Bentley University finally in 2015. And I don't know if he was ever contacted by the police, but Amanda was, and sadly, you know, there was no way to bring him back from Colombia.
Jeez, okay, so what is next? What is she hoping for?
Well, what we're hoping for is to change the culture in United States swimming. I mean, sadly, in United States swimming, this is very common. When you're 13, you're 40, or when you're 13, you're 18, and when you're 40, you're 18. And we have a culture where the boys see their female peers dating their coaches, and then they become coaches and date their athletes, and that's the culture that we're trying to change in United States swimming and in Olympic sport generally.
We have, I have read those 33 pages, and if they're true, it's hard to read, and Amanda makes the accusation that she got pregnant by him and that she had to have an abortion.
That's correct.
And in part of the Indy Star story, in the interview with her, she said that has kept her now from not being able to feel like she can have a child. Is that true?
Yeah, she told the Star that she doesn't want to have kids because she doesn't want to deal with this as a mom in her own life. And that's sad. And, you know, as a former Olympic trials athlete myself, I had a great experience in sport, but my college girlfriend was a victim of this culture in United States swimming, and she worked way harder than I did, and this is her memories of swimming, what swimming did to her, and that's sadly a very, very common experience. And so we hope by filing this lawsuit and the others that we filed that we can show young athletes that you're not alone, that you don't have to put up with this kind of behavior, and that there are other options out there.
All right, thank you again.
Thank
we'll
you.
Be following this closely, and of course looking forward to hearing possibly from USA Swimming if they have any more comments. We're going to have the details of this interview as well as what we know about the lawsuit. More of that online too at fox59.com/links. Daniel?